AKA Patters. What is happening? Here we go. Wildstorm Wednesday. If you're new to Wildstorm Wednesday, this is when this guy over here obsessively mulls over what he believes, what I believe, to be the greatest of all the independent comic book companies of the 90s outside of Chaos Comics. Wildstorm was a legit factory, somewhat pioneered the military into like a military generation becoming a superhero generation. And, not a lot of people define Wildstorm Productions, especially during this time of them just like cranking a lot of stuff out. A lot of people miss that point. Now, Wildstorm later would evolve and someone create the postmodern superhero with the authority, with the monarchy, with the establishment, planetary. They kind of had their own subgenre too. But keep in mind too, Wildstorm did lead to the movie Red with Bruce Willis. It led to the Amazon series with The Boys. So we have some Wildstorm hitting the media now. We're doing Ash Canes easily, right? Like clearly, we have an Ash Cane in here. I just got this today in the mail. I was going to do 5 number 1 issues of Wildcats, and we were going to talk about how each number 1 issue of the Wildcats it's different through the lifespan of that comic. But yeah, so look, we're making a pretty healthy stack of Wildstorm Ash Canes. After this one, I'm only going to have a few left. Now, that doesn't mean I'm going to track down and get the first Gen 13 because I already have that in black and white through the Gen 13 archives, and or the Wildcats trilogy, the Jay Lee one, because that one is I don't know. I do not agree with the pricing for that. There's one that comes up for auction, or anyone out there that has one that wants to donate it to Wildstorm Wednesdays. I highly appreciate it. And then, as always, on the broadcast, we're rocking and rolling Bud Light Seltzer, Classic Cola. I absolutely love these. I don't know if there's been a more of a surprise when it comes to the flavored seltzers. And I saw this. This is my third case of these. I bought it as soon as I saw it. It was ridiculous. I had to try it. Cheers to all of you. Wildstorm Wednesday, a.k.a. Patters. Now, I'm trying to be careful not to dox myself entirely. So that's why we're not flipping over the envelope, because there's sensitive information on the other end, even if I black it out, which I did. So let's go here, people. Here we go. All right, very cool. So well packed, right? You gotta give this seller. Now, I bought this off of eBay. Got a heck of a deal. But here we go. Ready? Speaking of military leading into superheroes, this is. You can kind of argue that Team 7 has resonated to be the Wildstorm property. And back in the day, the absolute top Wildstorm property was Deathblow right here. And we have yet to go through this. We will go through this with Darker Image. There's 2 editions. We'll go through both of them. We already did this one, the Stormwatch. Oh, losing my train of thought there. Now, this is funny. There's no seal. And usually the Wildstorm Ash Canes have seals. They usually come autographed with a certificate. Now, I guess like after this, my next big one will be Wildcats 0 and then Wildcats number 1. So here we go. Aaron Weisenfeld, now legendary. He left comics, but look at that. So to me, Ash Canes are important because it pretty much documents. We got Chuck Dixon over here. Chuck, this is one. Oh, look at the blacks here alone. Insane. Chuck Dixon wrote really Team 7 miniseries 1. Look at this right here. Great animatic. Very Frank Miller-ish. You guys can see. Very much like the Electric graphic novel. But Chuck Dixon, this might be the greatest written anything out of Wildstorm. Is this right here. Great use of silhouettes. The line work alone is insane. And he would later drift away from this style. Really nice Deathblow ad here. Tim Sale. The Tim Sale run is highly underrated. So this is great. I mean, just it really pops. See, look, they're getting so much more enterprising. Wildstorm Productions. This is so interesting. It's interesting because this works so well as a black and white comic. I almost prefer this as a black and white comic. I mean, look at these bombers, these B-52s. Well, they're not B-52s. They're I forget the name. But look at the cityscape and the rubble. We will be doing both miniseries of Team 7, and then we will also be doing Gen 12. Now, I already did a presentation of Gen 12, but I didn't read it at the time. Same for this. So we're going to do a complete Team 7 presentation. Hey, thank the eBay gods. I got this for such a great deal too. His use of blacks and the way how he's drawing the machinery, it is just dead on. Now look, like some of these are tricks of drawing multiple helicopters, but the smoke is there. Aaron Weisenfeld, even during this stage, has had some incredible instincts. But holy crap, this great deal. All three of these, I got insanely good deals on, especially the darker image. So everyone, pretty quick Wildstorm Wednesday. We're in, we're out. Subscribe, support, leave a comment, show this video to your cats. This is a cat-friendly channel. I love you. Goodbye.